Na, ich weiß nicht, ob ich es. Nee, ich wollte ja darüber gehen. Ich glaube, dass ich richtig bin, wenn ich da runterlaufe. Wer ist Hark?
You must be the Pathfinder.
That's me.
Pflanzenwelt.
Know anything about those crazy plants out on the dunes?
The red ones? Well, there used to be a lot more of them.
What do you mean?
You see all those red banners outside? The red paint on the walls? Yeah? The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use. Pretty to look at, though.
Know anything about those crazy plant?
Oh.
The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use.
What do you do at the colony?
Botany. Sort of. I'm Vorn's apprentice. He's the real genius with plants.
How's research going?
Slowly. We're fine on Eladon, but plants aren't. They need a better defense against the elements. I want to experiment by crossing vegetation with the native animal life on Eladon.
Klingt riskant, klingt lustig.
From what I've seen of the wildlife, those will be some exciting plants.
Now I just need to convince Vorn. He thinks it's too dangerous. I guess there's a chance of breeding carnivorous plants like the ones back home, but it's worth the risk.
I'll leave you to your work.
Vielleicht, weiß ich nicht. Also ich wüsste jetzt nicht, inwieweit die der Pflanzen sein geht über 46% im Vergleich zu ursprünglichen Stamm. Wurde genetisch verändert, um den unwirtlichen Cleaner. Okay. Macht Sinn. Okay. Wassertank. Oh. Das ist einiges an Wasser.
You let him ship off to Kadara? What were you thinking?
Now, here's a sane person who actually knows about Kadara. Let's ask him.
I can try.
He's my son, Nera. She let my only son fly to that hellhole.
If Arcal wants to be a heavy for some Kadara slime ball, he can. I wasn't gonna stop him.
He'll be treated like an expendable attack dog, and he'll die. And his death will be on your hands.
Or he's using them to make a bunch of credits so we can live easier.
Moment, da muss ich was nachgehen. Okay, es war anscheinend nichts, I guess. Oder es war irgendwas in der Ferne. Ich habe rausgeguckt, aber war nichts. Ich habe bloß mein Dachfenster aufgemacht und jetzt hatte ich Schnee in meinem Zimmer. Ich halte mich darauf, er schafft das schon.
He's a Krogan. You guys don't go down that easy.
You're cracking jokes? I should beat you into the dust, Nexus scum.
Hey, watch it.
You should go. I'll handle this.
But she asked me. You asked me. Sheesh.
Oder ist das hier? Mit diesem Bumm. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das auch hört. Aber es war auf jeden Fall dieses Bumm hier. Ne? Aktualisiert, aktualisiert, aktualisiert. Heizschickdose ganz allgemein für jegliche Gerüstmaterialien verwendet, die Dose erinnert. Oh stimmt, ich muss heute noch zum Einkaufen, weil ich muss mir noch Zimt holen. Aktualisiert, aktualisiert. Keine Klicksen gibt. Weil seine Zubereitung des Berndorfers beteiligt, der Ausdruck Klicksenstil will ich vermitteln, dass das Fleisch bei heute angebracht. Okay. Ich will Corton Edwards Kopf. Ich weiß nicht, wer Corton Edwards ist, aber anscheinend will jemand seinen Kopf haben.
Come on. We have to try. Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophages like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong, not more offspring. Am I right?
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
Vielleicht Hoffnung.
This is a new life for the Krogan. Anything can happen.
Pathfinder's right. We're starting over. We've actually got a shot at having a kid now.
Let's continue this discussion later.
Okay.
No, I got that out of myself. Knocked it out and accidentally shoved it in my mouth.
Das sind aber bloß so Kleingespräche anscheinend. Und nicht wirklich so wichtig. Also, das sind keine Aufgaben, die man
Tickets
bekommt
for Team Rincall sold here.
von Team Rincall.
Hey, wanna bet on Team Rincall? Come on, what do you say?
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll bet on ring call.
Sterben die auch irgendwann?
Just to finally breathe fresh air. We'll win the next one for sure.
Manager der Blutröscher.
The trick to capturing Adi is lots of grenades. Not too just enough. Team Rin Call. Make a bet on Rin Call.
Ah, cool. Habe ich mehr Credit. Oh, eine Menge Scheißbär. Weiß nicht, welches Team gewonnen hat. Aber gut, ne?
No one saw a fight between those things that lasted a week. A week. Your Team Rin Call. My hurt's blood pressures. That's much better.
Raven
That's a
or
break.
Brank?
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Was wissen Sie?
Spit out what you know, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, okay. I said quiet, not rude.
What?
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
That's Remnant. No way she can use it.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me. Thanks, break.
Okay, was sollte man verhindern? Wenn sie den Nexus sprengt, dann ist das nicht gut, habe ich gehört, ne? Gemeinschaftliches Miteinander, Geschütz-Upgrades, neue Filter. Milchstraße und Forschungsdaten. Sind immer
Did that
gut.
Krogan just call me rude? Seriously? A Krogan?
I think a rude Krogan is the least of our worries.
No, I know. Let's go see about that drive core.
For team rent calls, hold here.
Okay.
Now I stop fighting between those things and let.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
Okay. Kann ich schon verstehen. Würde ich jetzt nicht sagen. Ja. Mensch, dass er verrückt ist, den kroganischen Außenposten anzugreifen.
Yeah? You want to play the heavy for a criminal? I'd love to take down a worm.
Don't be stupid. It's invincible.
Ne, Shepard würde sowas machen. Shepard würde einfach so einen kroganischen Außenposten einfach angreifen. Letzter kroganischer Spiel.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
I'm glad. I mean, I love my dad, but I don't want to look like him. He frowned a lot.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Haben Sie hier mit Probleme mit Plünderern?
Have you had much trouble with scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate. And who knows?
Aber die Geräusche kommen hier im Spiel, sind hier im Spiel, nicht von draußen. Die Absteige.
Tell me more about the flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Die Absteige untersuchen, oh Gott.
Should have known more to take over. Feel like we can finally relax.
Wenn die nur wüssten, dass in der Zukunft, also im Milky Way, ne, am Ende einfach Clan Earthnot hier die sind, die dann die Kontrolle übernehmen, ne? Der leitende Clan sind.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes?
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladon all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Das war aufmerksam von ihnen.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Könnten in Schwierigkeiten stecken.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladon. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Lassen Sie mich Ihnen helfen. Wie ist sie so?
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Wir sind nicht wie andere Kroganer. Komm,
You
wir fragen ihn
seem
einfach mal aus.
different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Er ist wirklich kein Kroganer.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tachanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Jo, da hinten einfach diese Sandwürmer. Holy shit.
I should get going.
Einfach Dune 2.0, oder?
You see that worm? No one can land a scratch on it.
New stock for one.
You were late this morning.
So, you're late every morning.
When you can drag a well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
Ein Pathfinder.
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back, even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean? I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I picked my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here.
And selling junk.
Pathfinder, welcome.
You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Kluger Ansatz.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Wow. Venom 5. Brandmunition. Fast gar nicht. Nee. Brauche ich nichts. Brauche ich nichts von. Hier gibt es aber anscheinend keine weiteren Sachen. Ah, da ist noch eine Quest. Die ich mal, gucke ich mal, ob ich noch mal weiter tiefer kann, weiter runterkommen.
What is this? We don't answer to any.
You know, about Ataraxia? Pretty wild out there.
Ich hoffe, ich laufe jetzt richtig. Oh, da drüben war ich aber noch nicht. Doch, hier war ich schon. Dann gehe ich da mal ein bisschen nach oben. Germanlet'splay.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
Wie kann ich helfen?
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Ist der Streit so schlimm?
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract the fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Okay. Ihr habt das wahrscheinlich gehört, aber...
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
Was ist Rincol?
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol. Like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself. Strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Bringt es die nicht um?
Spend too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Ah nee, das war ja hier, glaube ich mal. War das nicht hier Dingsalkohol von der... Ist das nicht hier turianischer Alkohol, glaube ich mal? Der die umbringt, weil es nicht für... weil es nicht für Spezien mit anders drehenden, ich glaube mit rechtsdrehenden Chromosomen geeignet ist und weil die ja linksdrehende haben oder andersrum, ich bin mir da nicht ganz sicher. Ne? Ich bin da nicht so krass drin. Ja. Ne? Wäre die Geschichte mit dem, wo hier der Batarian Barkeeper hier einfach Shepard vergiftet hat und Shepard hat dann einfach Probleme, er steckt das einfach weg, er fliegt so um, ist so kurz in Ohnmacht, steht so wieder auf und dann so, this one should have killed you. Ja, should have killed you. Ja.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable
Das hätte dich töten müssen. Tja. But I am Shepard.